Hey guys, welcome back to Bros and Brooze. I'm Vincent, your host. Today we have Brian, Justin, and Mason with me. So Brian wasn't with us last time, so what's up with you, man? How you been?
Yeah, I've been pretty good, pretty busy. Um, Work has been kicking my ass. I've been working really late and really early every day because we are we've lost a few team members. It's been a little bit tough, so I've had to pick up a lot of slack. And between that, going to the gym, I just don't have a lot of time these days. Um, so yeah, that's been my eventful past few weeks now. How about y'all?
Sounds a little tough there. Getting home what, 7-ish every day?
Yeah, we're hanging in there, man. We're hanging in there. It's the grind.
Barely.
Barely, but we're there.
What about you guys, Justin, Mason?
Justin?
For me, nothing much has been new. Just on that gym grind. Definitely been going every day lately too.
No, I've
Yo,
been
what?
good. Nothing like too much new for me. Mainly just I found out that my office building has like a gym that like hardly anyone uses. So I've been getting back in like this past couple weeks. It's been really good there actually. Just like it's free reign to myself. I have a shower that I use. Super convenient, it's free. Yeah, I'm just really taking advantage of that right now, trying to exercise more, trying to live a bit healthier, that kind of thing.
Well, cheers to that, guys. The gym grind.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I got I got isopropyl alcohol.
What the?
I'll drink some of that.
Well, anyways, for me, same thing as you guys, kind of on the gym grind. But I finally hit 200 on squat, so I'm pretty happy on that. That's my first 200 pounds on something.
Oh
Finally did
shit!
it.
Good job, man. That's awesome. Good for you.
At what, 140, 142-ish? So,
Good shit,
whew,
dude.
only took
Yeah,
like half my life to get there.
that's pretty good. What is that? A little over 1.5 times body weight. Not bad, sir. Not bad.
All right, then. Is it better to ask for forgiveness or for permission?
Bro, consent.
Oh fuck? Permission. What?
It's
Act
not
now?
related to a sexual term.
No, yeah.
Just say,
No, I would
let's
rather
say
ask for permission.
you got like this work thing, this work project, right? And you go ahead and tackle it head on because you know it'd save you a lot of time compared to going through the structure of getting permission. Would you do it in order to save you some time in the end, or would you wait on your manager's approval before doing it?
I think it's a little different. Like, why would you ask for forgiveness for that? I think if you're saving time and being resourceful, like your manager ain't gonna question you there.
I mean, if you have to like go that far, I'll just wait because there's a reason why your manager wants you to ask him about, that task.
Yeah. Even in that instance, yeah, if you don't ask for like permission and you just do it your way, and then later the manager's like, "Oh, why do you do it this way?" Like you're supposed to do it this way. Then you have to like just scrap all that and then go back to doing it the way that you're supposed to, right? So then at the end of the day, you're wasting your time. I've had instances like that where I'll do it the way that I knew how to do something and it was way more effective and it looked a lot better. But then they question me afterwards and be like, "Why'd you do it this way?" And I'm like, "Is it not good?" And it's like, "It's good, but this is not the way you're supposed to do it." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you want?" Like if it's good, that's all that matters. No, you have to do it a certain specific way. And so I had to scrap it and then put in another like 2 days worth of work to like do it the way that they wanted it to be. So, you know,
Yeah.
in that case, it hurts you more than it hurts them. And so I would say just wait and ask.
I'd
Wow.
rather just be on my phone for a couple hours, and then once they approve that, then I'll hop on it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
guess
don't have
I'm
to.
the type of person that's more proactive. and reactive. So I like to do something instead of fiddling with my thumbs. So I would just always do stuff beforehand, and then I
I mean, if
ask
you're
them
a
a
shot
question. Huh?
I mean, if you're a shot caller, then yes, you would take action. But if you're working under someone and it's not really your call, then you have to wait.
Yeah.
You know.
If you're the one in charge of it, then who cares? Like you're the one in charge of it, and they're gonna be listening to you for how you want it to be done.
Mhm.
But yeah, as an individual contributor, like yeah, no, you can't do it your way. You have to do it however they want it done. That's something I've learned the hard way, and I continue to learn every single new project I work on because I continue to try to do it my way. And I still stand by my way being really fucking good, but
Hey man, it makes your life easier. I
Yeah.
learned the same thing. If I do it my way, it takes 10 minutes. If I do it their ways, it takes like 2 hours. And I'm like, I hate
But at the
you.
end of the day, what matters is like if you're an individual contributor, you also have to think about like there's other people feeding into it as other individual contributors, and they care about consistency, having like that same theme going throughout by every single person working under them. They expect that same format or whatever. And so if you don't do it that way, then it's just like it messes with their groove or their process. So yeah.
For me, it's like it's kind of hard to like view it in like a work context. You know, I feel like forgiveness versus permission is more of like a personal question. You know, like
Yeah.
how you handle your own like interpersonal relationships. So I was trying to think of an example of like how I could set this up. But I feel like generally speaking, whether it's in a professional setting or in your own interpersonal relationships, it's better to you don't want to have to be in a situation where you have to apologize in the first place and ask for forgiveness. Obviously, you want to avoid the problem in the first place. But I'm trying to think of an example where that might not be so easy. For me, that would sound more like maybe in a professional setting, like you don't want to ask like 100 different questions, and like annoy your manager or something and like seem incompetent. So you'd rather just do it and then be confident in your work, and then as opposed to like, oh, like how do you do this? How do you do that? And just kind of feel like an annoyance. But then at the end of the day, there's like a balance to it, right? Like you don't want to do that and then like fuck something up, because then the response would be like, oh, why didn't you just ask me how to do this? Or why didn't you ask for permission to do this before you did it? But if you always have to do that, then it makes you look like incompetent. It makes you look like you don't know what you're doing, So like, even though people say there's no such thing as a stupid question, there can be asking too many questions. Like you do have to have your own agency in how you do things.
Going into the personal bubble of it though, like, okay, imagine like you live with your girlfriend. Say you have a partner. You live with your girlfriend, and she's at home. She ain't doing anything. But then your boys hit you up. And they're like, "Yo, let's go out tonight, right?" And your girl is taking a nap right now. She's sleeping. She's taking a nap. And you're just chilling, and you're like, "Damn, come on, go out." Are you gonna go out and then come back and beg for forgiveness that you went out with the boys? Or are you gonna wait and wait until she wakes up and then ask her if you can go out?
I mean, if it's just with the boys, I'll just go out. Like, there's nothing there. If I gotta ask for forgiveness, she toxic. I mean, like, consent.
I mean, I'll let her know. I wouldn't say I need to ask it.
I mean, you're going out for like a bender of a night. That's what's happening. Like your boys are drinking and you're drinking. Like it ain't just a chill. Your boys are like, let's go out. We drinking, my guy.
I'll be like,
You
I'm
gonna be
getting
out
fucked
all
up tonight. Go sleep first.
Since you're sleeping right now, can you pick me up in like 3 hours?
But okay. But she was like, she was looking forward to having dinner with you that night.
Oh, then I already have plans set for the night then.
But it wasn't planned. It's just your typical routine, like having dinner together every night, right? So she's just like, that's just like your thing that you guys always do because you guys live together. You guys have dinner together, whatever, right? What's she gonna do about dinner? So now so you're gonna beg forgiveness because she's upset that you left and didn't have dinner with her, or that you didn't get her dinner or anything. You just went out to go have fun with you guys.
First,
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna ask first, or you're gonna beg for forgiveness later?
I'll wake her up.
personally,
I'll ask.
I'll let her know.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Mason?
I think if it was like a scenario like Brian was
You would
describing,
definitely ask.
no,
Your ass-
I
honestly,
mean, if she's sleepy and like groggy,
your ass is not just gonna go out and be like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna ask for forgiveness later."
no, like here's how I'd approach it. I wouldn't like ask for permission, and like I think, I would just go, but I wouldn't just like dip out of the house like out of nowhere, I wouldn't want to like wake her up, but I would probably just like leave a note or like text her and then leave, and when she wakes up, she can look at it, like, oh hey, by the way, I went out with some friends, I don't want to just like disappear,
Damn.
right?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. I'm gonna be the girl. I'm be like, damn, he went out with friends. The fuck? What friend? Why didn't he tell me about this before, huh? Why is he talking about me like right now while I'm like asleep? Like he's sneaking out. That's being sus.
Well, if I was really being sus, then I wouldn't send a message, like
Well,
I
that's
would
even more
give a
sus.
disclaimer.
You're trying to keep it. You're trying to keep it chill.
Personally,
Now,
I don't think you
you
can
know?
be dating at that point. That's just too much. You wouldn't even move in, right? Let's be honest.
We
You
all living
wouldn't
together.
Well, yeah, but if you like
Listen,
you said, Brian,
listen.
if we have like a routine, no, you listen to. If we have like a routine, right? Like we have dinner together all the time, like we spend so much time together. And why is it so bad for me to like once in a blue moon or once every now and then to like go out, hang out with my friends, have a bender of a night, as long as I'm not out there cheating on her, like trying to like get at other girls, I don't think that's an issue.
exactly.
Tell her.
You
I don't know
know,
what
You
kind
didn't
of
tell
girl
her.
with Brian,
You're
but
supposed to
damn.
tell her that you're gonna go.
oh yeah,
That was
so
your
that's why
plan.
I leave a note. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go out with my friends, or just to let you know, we're
But
probably
you're
gonna
already
get pretty
gone.
drunk.
You're already gone. And so she's like, what the fuck? I'm thinking for all the girls out there. All the girls, any girl that would
I don't
watch
know
this
what
and listen
girls
to
you've
this,
been
they're
with,
probably
Brian,
gonna
but you
agree
need
with
to
this right
pick
now.
someone
No,
different.
I'm being dead ass.
Because like I'm
people
trying
that
to put
date, no, this
myself
is
in
just
their
general.
shoes. Like if my partner did the same thing, like would I be upset? And I was like,
No, because we're guys. We don't give a shit.
Well, we don't give a shit,
I don't give
but
a
we
shit.
kind of expect them not to give a shit to get that far. I hope.
What?
But
Like if you
What are you
go
talking about?
like to live together, I hope you guys like have some independence. You and your boys
Wait.
and you and your friends, whatever. But like, goddamn, if she has a routine and you gotta stick to it 365 days, it ain't
Okay.
happening.
So okay. All right, watch this, Justin. You wake up from a nap and your girlfriend left you a note saying, "I'm going out to the club with my girlfriends tonight. I'll be back late." How do you feel about that?
Should have woke me up instead of giving a note.
There you go. What's this double standards going on now, huh?
I didn't say like that. I said I would wake her up even if she gives me a groggy ass answer. At least I made an attempt. Mason, how would you feel is a better question. If you just woke up to a no.
I mean,
And
yeah,
you're like
I already said it. I
hungry.
was
Just
like,
imagine yourself like hungry as hell. Like, damn.
I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll get Chipotle or something, whatever. It's at the end of the day, like to me, like it comes down to two things, right? It makes two assumptions. The first thing was the fact that we're living together, right? So obviously, like I'm assuming there's like some love, like some pretty high level of trust, and also like, for living together, assuming we're probably gonna be seeing each other for most of our days, most of the week, right? So if my partner wants to like go out and like spend a night with their friends doing whatever, as long as she's not being sus about it, then like, all right, fine, I trust you, you have a night out, have a good time. If you need me to pick you up, let me know, I got you. All right, that's all it comes down to. But if there's trust issues, right, then it's like, okay, well, if you went out to the club with your friends and didn't let me know, that feels sus. Why would you do that? Then I'd be upset. But like the key assumption I'm making here is trust. And if we're already living together, and me and my girlfriend, we both, have a good relationship, we trust each other, this and that, then I really don't think it's a big issue, But once you start introducing other things like that, then it becomes a problem. And also, again, if we're living together all the time, we're spending so much time together already, So I don't see the issue in taking a night off to like spend time with your friends. In fact, I would want you to do that. I don't want my partner to feel like they have to spend every single waking moment of their lives with me, But if it was like I was visiting her for like a week, or like we could only spend like a limited amount of time with each other, then yeah, I would be more upset because time is more precious then, That's how I feel about it. So that's why I wouldn't feel upset under Brian's scenario, But if you tweaked it and was like, oh yeah, but your girlfriend was like kind of sus with you in the past, or oh, she's been known to be kind of flaky,
Yeah,
or
she gets told me, like
kind of
8 in the morning
weird.
every night out.
But then it's like at that point, if that was a relationship, then I wouldn't see why I would be in a relationship with that person in the first place,
Exactly.
So that's why I make those assumptions. If I can't
No,
trust
I
my
totally
partner,
agree.
if I can't
I
trust my
totally
partner, then
agree.
why would I be with them?
But
I
okay,
totally agree.
so like
Again,
what
thinking
happens?
from the girl's perspective? You ain't never gonna be trusted, my
I'm
guy.
not a girl. You ask me how
You're
like
gonna,
what I would do,
you're gonna
That's
leave
the
a
answer I
note.
would
You're gonna
give.
leave a note, and I'm just saying, for a girl, she's gonna see that note, and she's gonna be angry. She's gonna be furious. She's gonna be like, "Who the fuck needs a note? Wake me the fuck up and ask, like, or let me know that you're gonna go out. Like, what the fuck?"
And if that's what my girlfriend says, then like, all right, like noted. Like, it won't happen again. Like I'm
I
sorry,
will
So
I
you
never
messed
choose
go
up.
out.
I
forgiveness.
didn't.
So you
And
choose forgiveness.
In that scenario, yeah, I would choose forgiveness.
so what's the boundary like between like going a night out with the boys and then
Oh,
like
go out, go the fuck
5
out.
days
Like I,
in a row or something like what's the boundary between like it's fine to like you're upset, you're like what is going on here?
I don't care. For me, like if I trust my partner, I don't give a shit. Go out, do whatever the fuck you want, But like, I expect you to
365
come.
days, dude.
I expect you to come home at the end of the night. That's all, And if you end up crashing at your girl's place, that's cool. But if you end up crashing at a dude's place, that's a little questionable. I'm like, you telling me you were able to crash at a dude's place, but you couldn't like text me to come get you, or whatever. That type of thing. So it's definitely very scenario based, but I would argue like go do whatever the fuck you want. Like we are both individuals. You live your life, I live my life, and we're supposed to enhance our lives together, not like limit it. So yeah.
Mhm. I would
What
agree.
about you, Mason? You seem to have a
No. Yeah, I'm just saying. I said my piece. Like I said how I felt about it. Like depending how you tweak the scenario, like I would choose a different answer. But like for me, it's like if she was awake, or like I got home earlier, she's coming back late from work for whatever reason, then I would just text her and let her know. Like again, this is assuming like I can't, just ask her or like tell her, And that being said, if she was awake, then and she said no, then that's a bit more of like a conversation, Because then at that point it's like that's me asking for permission, and then she said no, So then like what do I do then? So then for that at that point it's more contextual. I would want to know, well, why? Why do you not want me to go out? It's because you were really looking forward to this like this dinner in particular for whatever reason, or it's like you were feeling lonely and you wanted some company tonight or whatever, like whatever the case may be. Like I would want to have some rationale. But if it was something
She
like,
doesn't like she doesn't like it when you go out and drink.
yeah, if it was something like that, it was just like, well, for one, I would hope that that was something that would, been kind of cleared up during the
well,
relationship,
what if like
especially when moved in.
you're in Virginia, right? And then alone, right? And then like you met her and stuff, you moved in, and then a couple months after the boys kind of came to town, like moved there, right? And then you start going out more and more and more, right? Because the boys are in
Mhm.
town and stuff like that to live, right? Like, do you think that she'll get
This
pissed
guy
off?
goes out every weekend already.
I do not. I go out nowadays. I like rarely go out.
Okay, what is
Like,
nowadays?
like
Every
I say like the
Like
past
starting last week. No.
I'd say like the
You
past
don't
like
count that.
half a year. You know, I haven't really been going out at all. Like maybe like once a month, once every other month kind of thing. Now that being said, it does look kind of bad because I am going out this weekend twice. But you know, that
I bet.
aside, like for example, this past weekend, I pretty much just stayed at home, gaming, studying, you know, exercising, and that's really all I did. I didn't do shit else, you know. And you know, if I do like want to do something more, like go out, the most I'll do is like maybe have some drinks at home with Johnny, or like Enki's in town, and we'll like go out to con or something like that, maybe. And
Yeah, because
that's
Johnny
about
can't
it.
go out either, man.
But yeah, exactly. But like the thing is, like, if it's not going out with Johnny, then like I'm probably not gonna be doing much. I'm probably just gonna be at home chilling. You know, like I don't really seek out, you know, bars or like going out to the club. It's more like if I'm invited to something, then like maybe I'll go. You know, and so that's why I'm going out this weekend, is because one of my friends, like, he's hosting a pregame, and then we're going to Echo Stage. And then on Saturday is my friend's birthday, so we're going out to like have dinner and then going out to a bar, you know. But if not for those, like if I wasn't invited to those, I'd
Outing.
probably just be home.
Do you count going out as in one weekend going out? Or like
No, like just
per
like going out
outing?
at all, you know. Like for example, it's been like months since I last went out to a club, or even like going out to a bar
Okay,
socially.
to any
You know?
like sort of party.
Yeah, you know, it's just like it's been a while for me. I don't really go out that much,
But
relatively. You know, it's not like I don't go out at all, but you know, it's not like I'm going out every weekend. And so, you know, going back to like, you know, if my boys are in town, you know, it depends. You know, like if they're here for a weekend, then yeah, I'm gonna want to. They're only here for a weekend. Of course, I'm gonna want to go out with them, or at least like, you know, hang out with them or do whatever, right? And like, you know, maybe compromise is needed, and be like, hey, listen, like my girlfriend doesn't want me to go out. Like, can we do something at home, or can we do something like just go out to a brewery or something or whatever, you know? But if they're like here for like weeks and weeks, then you know, I'm not gonna necessarily try and go out every weekend and go out all the time. You know, I'm gonna, you know, try to be mindful of my girlfriend too. Like instead of like going out, like, oh, like let's just grab lunch or something, like grab dinner, you know, something more chill. You know, then maybe we'll go out like once or twice. You know, that would be my mindset.
Maybe. That's not a maybe.
But yeah, okay, like we'd go out like maybe once or twice. You know, not like every weekend or all the time. You know, it's like a what a very occasional thing. You know, like not like a habit, or not, you know, something I'm like actively doing all the time.
just once a
Okay.
week.
Not even once a week, you know. I'm like, maybe I'd see them once a week, but I wouldn't be going out once a week, you know. Like, hey, like
Alright,
once a week,
alright.
like, oh, let's grab lunch or something, let's grab dinner, like let's hang out and play board games or something, you know, let's go out and do karaoke, you know, and then maybe once, maybe twice, we'll go out to like a venue, like go out to a bar, like a rooftop bar, go out to like a concert, go out to a club maybe, you know, and then at that point, you know, it's just okay, that's it, you know.
No,
But I wouldn't
I
go
get
out
that.
like every single weekend, or you know, multiple times a weekend to like go out to a club or a bar. Like I wouldn't want to do that, you know. You know,
What if you
it's like a balance.
what if you have like a house party or a kickback or something at your place? Do you still count like I wouldn't say going out, but like big gathering, I guess.
Well, for me, that's a
Going
bit
out.
different because, you know, again, if me and my girlfriend are living together, well, the first things I'd have to ask for permission and how she felt about it. And then I would kind of gauge her response and go from there. She was like really enthusiastic, like, oh yeah, let's host something, like it'd be so great. Like, oh hey, can I invite some of my friends too? And this and that. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's have a party. Let's have something, you know, like let's have something in our
Yo,
place.
what if your girl hated your voice?
If my girl hated my voice, well, for one,
Yeah.
I feel really fucking terrible. You know, that would hurt my self
To who?
confidence.
To who? The boys or your girl?
It's like if my girlfriend tells me that she hates my voice.
Yeah, like do you feel bad for your boys or do you feel bad for your girl?
Well, I mean, for one, I'd be like, well, fuck you. Like, I can't change my voice, but that would also make me feel bad. You know, like
Probably
if
like, what's
you're,
wrong with my boys? Damn.
you know, it's like, how can I feel bad about that? You know, like, I'm assuming I love this person, like, I do value their opinion, you know, I'm like, you know, if it's like some random stranger on the street or even a friend, I could just like brush it off, be like, ah, whatever, fuck you, you know. Whereas my girlfriend, like, this is a bit different, you know, like, that would actually kind of hurt, you know. Of course I'd feel hurt. Am I gonna like, you know, be like, oh my god, babe, like how do I change my voice? Or like, oh my god, this or that, or you know, it's like I can't change that. You know, like you fucking live with it. You know, if it's really that bad, then
She
maybe.
hates your boy. Wait, okay, you've been dating this girl for a year. You know, she hates your like. She finally meets your boys because they come into town, and she's like, "I don't like them. I don't want you to hang out with them."
Oh wait, sorry. This whole time I thought you said voice, not boys.
Boys, not
Oh
boys.
my god.
Oh, boys.
I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
that
I was
was
like,
boys.
what?
crazy.
Like what?
What?
Like you feel bad.
No, I swear I heard voice like multiple times. Okay,
Boys.
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 Okay.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid.
Oh, that's a bit trickier than. Depends how much. Depends how close I am to my boys. If they're like close boys, I like, you know,
They're your
sorry, but then
boys.
like,
Your boys are your boys. You don't call your boy. Don't say your boy. The fuck? Who you calling your boy? That ain't your boy.
if it's just like friends, then yeah, it's like, you know,
That
whatever.
ain't your boy.
But if it's my boys, oh, okay, that's probably the hardest question I've gotten so far. Actually, I don't know what I do there.
Oh, it is. It is a good question because like I feel like we're so spread out. Like whoever we meet won't see our friends, you know, until our friends
Until
come.
much later, right? Until much
Yeah,
later.
exactly. Like some big event, maybe Cobb's wedding or some, something that you bring your girl to, you know, and then you're like, wow, I didn't know your friends were fucked up like that. I'm like, what do you mean?
You know, at that point you just be like, I'm a product of my environment. What can I say? If you like me, you gotta like them.
Well, exactly.
Except for Vincent, he's a little different.
Wait. Have you ever dated?
This is expendable.
Bendable.
Have you ever
Motherfucker.
dated a girl that you didn't like one of her friends though? Like your own personal experience?
No.
Mm.
Yeah, like, you know, maybe I'm not like fucking like, oh my god, you're so cool. Oh my god, you're fucking greatest, you know. But I'm like, I won't like dislike them. But I think that's also more of like a me thing. I feel like I generally don't like dislike people. Like I feel like I generally get along well with people. You know, some people, you know, of course, a lot of people might not be like my cup of tea, and I may not want to like hang out with them, so to speak. You know, but I'm not. I'd be cool just like, you know, every once in a while, just, just hang out, like just spend a night together, just have dinner, like play board games, whatever. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
You know,
I
but
think I can hang out like with, her friends and stuff. But like there are some questionable um activities they do. I'm like, you're friends with them and you're like best friends with them, and I'm like, it kind of it's like, if your best friends kind of really sus and stuff about certain situations, like asking your girl to cover up, like them cheating or anything, like, like your girl's friend be like, oh, I'm gonna go out of town to see a guy, right? So, true story and stuff like that. Hey, can you just tell my friend that, my boyfriend that, I'm going to see my family and stuff like that, and she covers for her and stuff like that. I'm kind of like really sus about that kind of stuff. I'm like, so if it's vice versa, you know, it's gonna bite me in the ass.
mhm.
So I do have like some kind of, you know, like if I don't like them, I don't like them. It is what it is,
Mhm.
you know. I'll give my reasons. It's like, how do I know that
You
you won't
don't
cover
have to
for your?
like them, right? You just have to be like polite,
Yeah.
kind,
Civil.
and respectful. That's still their friend. But you can tolerate it.
No, I mean I'll
If
still
there's
hang out with
something,
those people and stuff like that, but like, damn, did I pick the wrong one?
Yeah, again, I would like to say that you're a product of your environment and the people you choose to surround yourself with. Um, so if those are the people you're surrounded with, then that's slightly a reflection of who you are as well, or just something that you kind of are stuck with. But people influence you in a lot of ways.
Mm.
So dangerous, dangerous waters, that's for sure. If they're not the most morally correct people.
I have
Yeah.
a question. And I think since the podcast has been going for a bit, let's make this the last question. But um, let's assume that like we're all like dating someone, and we all get to know each other's girlfriends, and we're all feeling like, oh, like she's really cool, like she's a really cool person, this and that, like all of us, right? Like, what do you do if one of us is like cheating on that girlfriend?
The
Like, do
fuck?
you, like, for whatever reason, like, or like whatever the scenario, right? Like let's say, for example, like I don't know, like let's go with me, right? Let's say you guys got really close, or not like really close, but like you guys met my girlfriend, you thought she was really cool, like you really respected her, and like you really felt like she had a great personality, and then you found out that I was cheating on her, and I told you all about it, or like you guys found out. Would you guys tell my girlfriend, like give her the news, or would you keep your silence? And this is just me as an
Uh,
example, but like in general,
yeah.
like how do you approach that situation?
I would tell you, like, you either tell her first or she's gonna hear it from me. Like I would expect you to step up and just admit your wrongdoing. Because if I chose you to be my bro, my homie, like I have this certain level of expectations of you as a person, right?
Mm.
So I would tell you, I'd pour you off. I wouldn't say shit to anyone else. I just come up to you and be like, bro, I know what you be doing, you know? And
Mm.
listen, I love your current partner. She's great. She's amazing. And she's a good person, blah, 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 whatever. You're doing something real fucked up. Like, you gotta fucking fess up or she's gonna have to hear it from someone. And I will bring it up. And if you don't like me after that, that's cool. But like, you're someone that I care a lot about and I want to be on the right track. I'm doing
Mm.
it for you to be like a good person. I want you to be a good person. So I'm not gonna like hide you away, or like kind of like turn the other way if you're doing something bad. But I'm gonna confront you first. I'm gonna be like, you got to do it yourself.
Mm.
For me, I would be like Brian, but also I wouldn't go out and directly tell her. I'll be more like I'll tease the shit out of you until you feel so guilty about it that you come out. I feel like I would do that kind of shit. And like, yo, that reminds me of that time or something like that. And it makes you feel even like shittier about yourself until you eventually like blow up and like,
You made me feel the heat.
yeah, it's shit like that. I'll probably do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't gonna tell you the details. I'm gonna be like, you should ask him about like what he's been up to.
Mm.
Like, I ain't gonna say
I
shit.
agree.
I'm gonna let you say your piece, but like, I'm gonna just make that conversation happen for sure.
Mhm.
But I feel like also, choosing you guys as my bros and stuff like that. I feel like at that point, like I'll be like, hey Mason, you messed up, bro. Like, just get it over with, man. And I feel like, uh, personally picking you guys as like as my friends and stuff like that. Like, I feel like you would do it. It's like as good characters that you guys are. I feel like you would do it. Be like, sometimes you just slip up. It happens. Gotta
Are you
own up
saying
to
you
it.
would cheat? Is that what you're saying? You slip up, you would cheat? What?
Well, no, I'm not saying I like as
Saying your friends would like cheat? Like it happens?
like. Well, what else you want to say? It already happened. Like, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, bro, you're a piece of shit. You should tell your girl. Hey Mason, just do the right thing, bro. Like, like just
Mhm.
make it fucking easy. Like, you don't want to make him feel
Mhm.
horrible about the fucking situation already, bro.
So then, Vincent, your approach would be like, you'd let me know, like, I fucked up, but
Yeah.
then but you wouldn't tell my girlfriend, right?
I feel like I would, like, after a certain, I'd be like, yo, Mason, you gotta tell her, like, this week, man, this,
Mm.
you know, or whatever, something's happening or something. We're getting together again, and this is getting a lot, like, too long or something. You're
Okay.
just dragging it out, so, or something
Okay.
like that.
Mm.
Actually,
And they'd be
you know,
like,
I
yo,
kind of take that. Yeah,
go
I
for
take it back. I don't think I would tell or say anything to her. At the end of the day, I think I would just force you to do it. You know,
Mm.
as my friend, as someone that I care about in terms of my relationship with you, I would tell you you can do it and you should do it. And if you don't, and if you can't do it, then I can't be your friend anymore. You know, like
Mm.
because that's not something I'm gonna be involved with, and that's not someone who I want as my friend and someone who I say is close to me. You know,
Mm.
so ultimately, I'm not gonna involve myself with whatever. Like that's your partner. That's not my business. I mean,
like,
well, my
I feel
business
like
is between me and you.
even if you drop the news, you can still step away, be like, I don't really know anything about it. I just know it happened. You gotta talk to Mason about it, and
Huh?
really, just kind of be like, shit happened, like that happened, right? Not shit happened, but that happened, and I think it's best for you to hear from Mason or whoever.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the same. I'm not letting her investigate me. I'm gonna make her go through all the questions for you.
Mm.
Because if you get involved with third party, it just becomes messy.
Because
No, that's not
Because
like,
even
you can
that's not
both
even my
speculate
yeah.
too.
Well, that's not even my intention there though. I'm just saying like, you know, my relationship with the situation is directly and only involved with the one person who is my bro, you know. Yeah, I might know the other person now, but I only know her through you, right? And so my relationship with you is like, okay, I trust you to do the right thing, yeah. But if you don't do the right thing, do I still want you to be my friend? So now you're not only jeopardizing your relationship with with the girl, you're also jeopardizing your relationship with me. And if you're willing to be like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything, then that means you don't care about my relationship, like our relationship, you know,
I think
as
like I think
well.
it kind of shows that, well, you can get over one, like, your girl and stuff. I mean, what's gonna, like, if that's your girl, right? Like the person that you want to live forever. What's gonna And we're bros, right? Like, like he's just gonna do the same to me. Like if we get into some kind of, like a trip or something, and I pay up front or something, he's just gonna get one over me or something. Some stuff like that.
Mm.
I mean,
It
yeah,
just kind of
you
shows
could think
that you
that
don't
way
want to
too.
fess up to certain things in it.
Yeah.
If you Accountability, basically.
What would you do, Mason? What would you do? This is your question. Let's hear your answer. And that's our rep.
Okay. I think if I found out, it feels like one of you guys, I met your girlfriend, she was really cool, and then I later found out, or you told me that, you had cheated on her, whatever. Um, first of all, like I think my opinion of you would really kind of deteriorate. Like I don't really condone that behavior, and I think it's just like really a shitty thing to do, in my opinion. Um, would that automatically mean that we wouldn't be like boys anymore? No, I don't think so, unless it's something like really fucking egregious. But I think I do like Brian's approach, and I think I would say the same thing of like you got to tell her, and in general, like I think like whoever it was, like they should tell their girlfriend, but I also feel like in a sense it's not really my place to like step in and be like just be like, hey, like if you don't tell her, like I'm gonna tell her. Like I do like that attitude, but a part of me would also feel like I'm intervening too much, and like it's not my place to do that.
Yeah.
But at the same token, if they didn't tell her, then I feel like it'd be really hard for us to stay friends at that point.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
And I think it goes more than just like cheating and stuff too. It's just like accountability of you fucking up something,
Mm-hmm.
or you know you messed up something. It can be small or big. It doesn't have to be cheating itself. You just got to take the blame for it. You know, and as friends and stuff like that, as bros, we're you know, we're gonna have each other's back and stuff, but we just gotta fess up too. We don't want to screw each other over, basically, you know. So I think
We gotta keep each other in check, you know. Like sometimes we stray off the wrong path, and you know,
we all going
if
in our
if
demon era shit.
not even that, but like sometimes you make mistakes, yeah. And, you know, you're my boy, and as long as you recognize it and it happened, and that you want to get back on the right path, like I'll be there for you, thick and thin, like no matter what. I'll never look badly on you, you know, as long as you know, like I want to be on the right path. I want to keep going on the right path. I'll never look down on you. I'll never look at you any other different way. You know, shit happens.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Thing about online is, you know, just be a better person every day. You can
yes,
have
sir.
5 steps back, you know, but you're gonna keep pushing for, you know, that step forward every day. So,
Agreed.
well, off that, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Bros and
my dog.
Mhm.
Ooh.